So what's good, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I look a little exhausted because I am exhausted. We just had family day, and I just wanted to bring this up to you guys' attention. Just wanted to update you all, and I just want to say, thank you for all the love, reaching out to me or whatever, and just like showing me love and support, and just communicating with one another is very special, and it has a special place in my heart. And I just want to say thank you, guys, because I really do appreciate it. I really do. I'm just so thankful of how we're growing, more like a family, you know what I mean? Even though we still gonna have some people that's gonna, put their little 2 cents, their opinions, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm not that type of person. I don't really take negativity or people feelings to heart, because people are people. People have emotions. People talk. People feel the way they want to feel, and it is what it is. You can't change people. You can't control people. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys the truth, of course, duh. I just wanted to share you guys the truth, and I just wanted to explain to y'all a lot of things that have been happening to me. Those who've been following me since day one, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Those who've been following, so those, and guys, check this out. This all Lamu hair essence. Lamu. This is all Lamu, and I'm just so thankful, guys. Cause I don't need no extensions really, but look, guys, this is all I'm. So I straightened my hair this morning, and I'm so happy because I think I'm getting better when it pertains to straightening. It doesn't look so oily, and it doesn't look so dry. I ain't no pro, but I help you slide. I help you slide. I ain't no pro, but I help you slide. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to come before you guys. So if you guys are interested with the oil, the link will be down in the description box. Make sure you purchase one, share with others, because it ain't no lie, boy. I'm telling you, I fasted and I prayed before I created this oil, and I know God got me. But anyways, to the point, guys, I just wanted to share you guys facts. I just want to share with you guys truth, because many times people go to others, and there's nothing wrong with going to others, because obviously y'all come to me or I'm coming to y'all, whatever the case may be. But you guys, a lot of people are searching, and a lot of people are looking for help. And ever since I started this channel, it was all about helping, motivating, inspiring. Like I said, those who've been following me since day one, y'all already know my name was Inspired by Love, but then eventually switched to Belinda Cheryl. But it was still, the foundation was still based on inspiration and just finding hope, love, and just giving out hope, love, and encouragement to all those who are seeking, including myself, because I find a lot of hope and love and support from you guys, and I just want to say I appreciate it. A lot of people are wondering, how were you able to, overcome seborrheic dermatitis? How were you able to overcome a lot of the trials and tribulations and the sickness that I once faced? As a child, I had scoliosis, I had surgery, I was constantly getting sick, my immune system was low. I ended up in 2016 found out I had seborrheic dermatitis. There was a lot of things that happened to me, and if you guys I ain't gonna go into depth about it. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, whatever. One day we'll meet by the grace of God. If it's God will, that His will be done. That one day, yeah, I'll just open up to you guys. But a lot of things have happened throughout my life, and I just want to give God thanks, because by His grace, by His love, by His mercy, His compassion towards me, I am here today to testify my life as a living example and how God has brought me this far. But guys, I just want to be honest with you guys, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will not agree, and it's fine, it's all right. I don't mind when people don't agree with me. That's life. Can't everybody agree with you? You understand? So it's it is what it is. If you have your opinions, that's fine. I appreciate it. I'd rather you be real than not real. Okay, it is what it is. But this is how I feel. This is what I believe, and this is what I'm sticking by, because this far, it has helped me this far, and I'm gonna stick it. You feel me? All right. So I did explain to you guys in a previous video, it was probably a couple of years ago, that I did explain the laws of health, and I try my best to live by the laws of health, because I believe that they were created for a reason. God's laws were created for a reason. It wasn't to punish us. It wasn't to take full control over us. It wasn't to tell us what to do, when to do it, how to do it, because God created us to be free will individuals. God is not the type of God where He gonna force you to where he's going to force you to believe what he wants you to believe. It's up to you. If you have a relationship with him, you read his word, you're going to get to that point where if you truly love God, then you will keep his laws and his commands. You will abide by his rules. You will abide by his teaching. You will do what he wants you to do, because all God really wants to do is save you and I. And best believe that's my mission. But when it pertains to the laws of health, just like we have laws in this world right now, like we have, you run the red light, you're going to get a ticket. Like you run across the street, jaywalking, you're going to get a ticket. Like God has laws as well. And it's not laws, as I said, to hurt us, but it's laws to save us. It's laws to protect us. It's laws to guide us, so we won't end up, you know, committing all these sins or being surrounded by all these sins, and the next minute we wondering like why life is the way that it is. Why am I suffering through all these diseases? Why am I suffering through all this heartache and this pain? If you go against the laws of God, which means sin is eventually going to evolve, or sin is evolving itself into your life, and that's what we don't want. Okay, but when it pertains to the laws of health, I know in the previous video I mentioned there was like 8 laws of health, but now I figured out, like, you know, I started reading and doing more research or whatever, and there's like 10 laws of health, and there's more. It's nothing different, it's the same. And I believe these laws are one of the many reasons why I'm still able to push through, because I'm telling y'all, like, I've been through a lot. And back then I was like, oh, like, why am I going through this? Do I still cry? Yes, I still cry. I'm an emotional being, you know. I still have feelings, like, you know, I'm just human. But at the end of the day, I turn to God. God tells me to continue. I'm going to keep continuing, because that's all we can do. As long as the world keeps turning, we're going to keep walking. You feel me? So when it pertains to the 8 laws of health, I know, well, the 10 laws of health, but the 8 laws of health are like new start, but the 10 laws of health, I know it pertains to nutrition, and nutrition is like what you eat, your supplements. You know, we want to make sure that we eat things that are healthy for our bodies. Okay, it's not only what we put on our scalps or on our skin or on our face, whatever. You know, the skin is the largest organ in our body, so we have to make sure we take care of it. And it's not just what we apply on the outer area, but what we put inside. You have to have like a good diet. I'm not trying to say like, you know, like a keto diet or whatever other diets that they got out there. You just have to have a proper diet. Are you consuming like vegetables, fruits, and, you know, like things that are going to give you energy, things that are going to help you to keep going? Like, a lot of junk is going to slow you down. A lot of junk tends to, you know, allow your body to like not perform the way that it should perform. And then we're wondering why all these scalp condition or skin condition and all these things that are growing from within our bodies and it's appearing outside, and we're wondering what is going on with my body. It's what you eat. And I do believe you are what you eat. So if you walk around here eating like mad junk, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, all these fast food restaurants, and you are not applying the right nutrition into your regimen, what do you expect to get out? And I wrote around that time when I was suffering with seborrheic dermatitis, I was eating nasty. I was like eating so much junk food. I was going out to eat a lot. I was just like eating so much meat. And I still believe to this day I don't eat meat, but I still believe like they doing something with these meats out here. You feel me? I don't trust it. I really don't trust the world, period. It's just me. It's my preference. I just don't trust the world, period. I have like a lot of issues when it pertains to trust, because people, they wishy-washy. Like, you know, at times I can't even trust my own thoughts and my own opinions. I just only got to trust God. You feel me? I had to learn to only trust God. So, you know, we want to eat the right fruits, the right vegetables, you know, healthy carbohydrates, proteins, and juices to, you know, accelerate our body, to accelerate our energy, and, you know, keep us going so we don't get tired as much. And exercising, guys, I love exercise. The only reason why I don't like exercising is because sometimes I like to straighten my hair, as of today. And when I exercise, it always starts in my head. And then all of a sudden I realize that my straight hair just turned into a afro. Like, it just turns into an afro, and I'm like, dawg, I wasted all that time, you know, straightening my hair, and now it's like poof. It just bothered me. But exercise is vitally important. I don't care, even if it does cause my hair to poof up. I think that it's vitally important to exercise at least 25 to 30 minutes a day. If you cannot do all these hardcore exercises, you can't go to the gym, walk. Okay, I don't care. Pace walk, slow walk, jump rope, like, it works. Drink plenty of water. It's very important to drink water because we need to, you know, hydrate ourselves. So it is very important to drink at least, I would say, like 6 to 8 glasses of water each day. And I'm telling y'all, it's very important to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, while I'm struggling just to drink 3. I'm struggling to just drink. I don't know. I have to add like lemon, mint leaves. I just have to add stuff to my water, because like water is good, like if I'm really, really thirsty and I'm like parched. But it's like just to keep on drinking water, I don't know. I had to add some sort of lemon, some sort of mint leaves, put something in my water to give it some sort of a flavor. We also have to learn to have a gratitude of gratefulness. Like even in our hard times, even when we're going through struggles, I'm getting to that point where I'm learning. It's hard. Like I said, I am an emotional being, but I'm trying to give God thanks. Like even when I'm struggling and even when things are not going my way, I just try to tell God, you know what? I thank you because I know you know what's best for me. God knows us better than we know ourselves. And a lot of people will be like, oh, cliche, cliche, cliche. It's the truth. What you believe may not be what I believe. What I believe may not be what you believe. But I'm telling you what has helped me. And by the grace of God, I seen the changes in my life. You know, sometimes when we are in a situation in life where we just seem very bothered and annoyed and like just seem like dang, like the whole world just seem like it's against me. Try just go to God and just say thank you. And watch how your demeanor, your mindset, and just watch how your character just change. Like you'll start, it ain't gonna be like a hallelujah, but it's just gonna like you're just gonna have like a different demeanor, a different mindset, and you're gonna, you know, it's gonna give you that extra strength when you just say, you know what, God, I appreciate you, man. I thank you. Like I just thank you for not giving up on me. Even when I turned my back against you, even when I sinned against you, even when I did things that I knew you wasn't pleased of, I just want to say thank you because why? We either could be 6 feet deep, but the fact that you're able to watch this video, you're alive. And that's all the more to give God thanks. And also get some fresh air. It's very important to get fresh air. I know many people like to work out in the gym, but when you do get the opportunity, like take 30 minutes out of your day just to get some fresh air. I understand there's a lot of pollution going on around this world. And you know, the air is not as clean as it used to be, but still the little air that we do got that seems to be okay to be, you know, inhale, exhale, try it. Just get some air, you know, get some fresh air. It feels good though. You know, the sun in Florida is hot. Like it's real hot. So, you know, I ain't trying to get no fresh air not like around 12, 1 o'clock. You know, I'm gonna get some fresh air around 5 o'clock because that air be feeling good. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, that air be feeling good. But try to get some fresh air even if you can't. Even when you're at work. I know majority of the time, like myself, I'm in a building all day. I'm inside an office all day. So during my lunchtime, I make sure I go outside. I'm not eating inside. I'm not eating in the break room. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go get some fresh air. Like I've been in that AC all day. I need some sun. You feel me? So, and that's another thing. Sunshine. Why you see? That's number 6. Like sunshine is good. Like we need vitamin D. We need the sun in our lives. Like God not gonna create the sun just to create the sun. Yeah, He created the sun for light so we can see where we're going, and you know the moon for light at night. But sun has its benefits. Don't do too much when it pertains to the sun because we know like too much sun can cause skin cancer. But too much of everything may not be good to you, and too little of something may not be good to you. Like we have to learn to balance, and that is one of the laws of health is moderation. And I'm gonna get to that. To that. But at the end of the day, I love, like when I was younger, I was like so nervous of like getting some sun because I was like, the sun gonna burn me, the sun this and that. But now that I'm older and I'm wiser and I understand the benefits of getting like sun, the benefits that the sun has. If I want to get some sun, if I need some sun, I'm gonna go get some sun. And even when I was sick, like, you know, the couple of weeks I was sick, like my mom would tell me like go outside and go get some sun. And like I'm telling you, bro, or sis, like get you some sun. Like I don't care if you're sick, if you have a fever, go outside, get you some sun. Like what I did when I got sick is like, you know, like Haitians kind of do like these weird remedies or whatever. But my mom, this is what we've been doing ever since we was little. Like my mom would get some orange leaves and then she'll boil it. She'll put whatever she got to put in it, and then like we'll just like, you know, put some alcohol, like the green alcohol, we'll pour it inside the bucket of the leaves with the hot water, and it's boiled like it's boiling hot water. But of course you don't want to pour that. You got to let it, you know, cool off a little bit. But then we'll just rinse ourselves with that. We'll, you know, take a shower and then like just pour the water on us, and it's like you cover yourself up with like long clothes. Make sure, like, you know, just keep yourself warm and then go outside. And when I'm telling you that breaks off that fever, like that kills that fever, like within a day, that fever is gone. That's why I be loving that, like that natural stuff. Like, it, you know, people take their Tylenol and ibuprofen and Aleve. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes when I be at work and I ain't got nothing, I can't do that bath. Of course, I'm going to like pop one, but I try my best not to take those because they do affect your body in some sort of way. Like I forgot what the word is, but they break down something within your body that we need. And the older we get, the more we're gonna need it. And it's like, I cannot remember the word, but those pills are helpful, but to an extent. Like, don't overdo it, especially women. Like, I know when we get our cramps, we be like want to pop pills, pop, 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 pop. But chill. Like, there's a whole bunch of like remedies. There's a whole bunch of things that we can do, especially during our time of the month, that we can do to ease the pain and be at a relaxed mind, a relaxed, you know, I don't know, just like a relaxed sensation. I don't know. And make sure you get rest. I try to go to sleep before 10 o'clock. Sometimes I go to sleep at 9, but the latest I'll go to sleep is 10. Like, after 10, I start to catch attitudes. I'm getting mad. Like, that's something I need to work on. But I'm getting mad because I'm like, I expect every light in the house to be off no later than 10 o'clock. I like to go to sleep at 9. People call me grandma, but that's fine because, like, I am so much energized when I go to work. Like, I can get up. I'm not as tired. I still be wanting, you know, I still want to go to sleep. Like, I don't want to get up, like, the next following day. If I can stay in bed, I'm going to stay in bed. But, of course, like, going to sleep on time, at a reasonable time, especially your kids, like, we need 6 to 8 hours a night in order to have like the proper rest. Like, my son, like, he got to be in bed by 8:30. When he a little older, time might change, but he got to be in bed by 8:30, and my husband and I, we got to be in bed before 10. So that's just how I like it, because I like, my body needs to rest. I know how my body is, and many times, like, if I don't get the rest that I need, my whole day is gonna go south, and I don't have time for that. Like, I need to be productive, I need to be alert, I need to know what's going on around me, and that requires rest. So of course we understand that we got to trust in God. Like, there is nothing this world can do or offer us if God is not involved. Because, and like I said, somebody was like, oh, there she go talking about God again. Like, she all talking about God, 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 God. Yes, this is what this channel is all about. It is about God. It gives us, you know, encouragement. It helps us to stop focusing on ourselves and start focusing on God. You know, die to self daily. If that's something, you know, that is something I'm still struggling with, to die to self daily. Oh. That's still something I'm still struggling with, to die to self daily and to have a characteristic like Christ. I need to be more like Christ. Like, do I still sense Belinda? Yes, I see Belinda every single day. And, you know, I just ask God, like, God, please work through me. God, please change me. Help me to be more like you, more loving, more forgiving. Give me the mindset that you have, like the strength that you have. God, I need to be more like Jesus Christ. And that is my goal. And you know, and that's what I want to share. Like, this channel is all about sharing my experience from who I was, and we're gonna change. Like, we're gonna be better than who we were last year. We're gonna be better than who we were 6 months ago. We're gonna be better than who we were yesterday. Every single day God gives us new grace, and every single day we should have a mindset that we want to be better than who we were yesterday. So just trust in God. You know, whatever you're going through, as I mentioned before, trust in God. Put your hope in God. Stop putting your trust in man, because man gonna fail you. I don't care what the situation, you know, I don't care what the situation may be. Like, just put your trust in God. I'm telling you, God is gonna take you further than where you think you can take yourself, and God's gonna take you further when you think your brothers and sisters gonna take you. God knows what's best for you, and of course, like, what we go through, it may seem like, man, God's not even there. Like, man, I've been praying for years and nothing happened. There's prayers that, like, I was talking to my son the other day, and I was telling him there's prayers that I prayed 7 years ago, and it finally came to pass 7 years later. You feel me? So it's like, when you pray, like, it's when you pray, you can't always expect that your prayers are going to be answered right away. When you pray, is having faith and believing that God is going to answer your prayers. Would your prayers be answered right then and there? Sometimes your prayers can be answered immediately, and sometimes your prayers may take years, and sometimes your prayers may not, you know, happen the way you expected, but God still answers your prayers, just not to your understanding. But he's always looking out. He's always looking out. You know, his ways is mysterious, and that's the beauty of God. Like, you know, it's God, man. I can't really explain it. And like I said before, and everything should be done in moderation. I don't care what you do. Like, you know, too much sleeping could be bad for you. Drinking too much water can be bad for you. Or, you know, over exercising could be bad for you. And everything you do in moderation. Like, too much social media, we already know your brain is like dying. It ain't even growing. It's decreasing. And we want to increase ourselves, our nerves, our understanding. We want wisdom. We want intelligence. We don't want to be like, ugh, you know, just like plain out dumb. Like, you feel me? But guys, in everything you do it in moderation. Like, you know, certain things that I don't do, I no longer do. Like, I try to stay away from meat, from eggs. I still struggle with cheese. I'm gonna make it a goal. I'm gonna make it a goal. Like, you know, just trying to get rid of like dairy products, period. I truly do believe that cheese got something to do with, you know, why people get seborrheic dermatitis. I just feel like too much cheese, it just clogs, just like it could clog up your arteries and it can stop, you know, like the blood from reaching your heart. I feel like it clogs different things in your body, and it's not allowing the proper proteins or nutrients to flow properly through the blood cells. So it's like, you know, you just gotta be careful. Like, do everything in moderation. You just gotta ask God, like, God, I need help right now. God, I need help. I'm struggling like bad. Like, I'm struggling, and it's fine. Like, come to God. Like, come to God. I don't know, like, just come to God, be yourself, be real with him. Don't be like, Lord, oh my Father, which you're in heaven. Or you're just like, you know, preaching like the Sadducees and the Pharisees and like, you know, trying to sound like you all intelligent. Like, God ain't got time for all that. Be yourself. The way I'm talking to you is the same way I talk to God, because at the end of the day, God knows this is who I am. Like, I am a goofy, I'm crazy. I just, you know, I like to laugh, I like to smile. Sometimes I got my ways, I got my attitudes. You know, I ain't perfect, but at the end of the day, God knows me, and I want God to know me for who I am so he can work on me the way that I am. I don't like, why I'm gonna act like, oh my goodness, Becky, like, what can we do, Lord? Like, what is going on? Like, that's not me. So how can you work on somebody if that's not you? Like, you have to be yourself. You just have to be honest. You just gotta be you. Shoot, like, be you. If people don't like you, so what? Like, if people do love you, wow, great, but so what? Like, just be you. And number 10, benevolence to our fellow man. And this is pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie, this is really difficult, because many times we want to be there for our brothers and sisters, but it's like they're not there for us. You feel me? Like, you're not there for me, but I'm always there for you. And I don't, you know, it bothers me. I'm human. It does bother me. But at the end of the day, one of God's commandment were, and it still is, love thy neighbor as thyself. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Like, half the time your neighbors be creep, half the time they backstab you, half the time they lie about you, half the time they hating on you. It is what it is. But you know what? You gotta learn how to pray for them. We gotta learn how to forgive, and when we forgive, we're able to do things that God wants us to do. Because in order for God to forgive us, we need to have a tendency in our heart where we forgive our fellow brothers and sisters and be there for one another. And when I say forgive, I'm not trying to say like, hey, yeah, we best friends. Like, you stabbed me in my back, and you know, I forgive you. Now I want you to come back into my house, and you know, nah, ain't none of that. When you forgive someone, you know, just forgive them. And then, you know, when you see them in the street, like, hey, what's up? What's good? How's the family? What's going on? Everything good? What's popping? Yeah. Because you have to understand, if we are trying to make it into heaven, you don't expect them to see in heaven. So how you gonna live in eternity with these people that you don't even like down here? And how do you expect to make it into heaven when you have a heart that doesn't really like your brothers and sisters? Like, I believe, like, you just can't go to heaven and you just have, like, you know, animosity towards your brothers and sisters. You have to work on it now, because those who killed Jesus, what did he say? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And we got to get to that point where we say, God, forgive them, for they know not what they do. God, forgive me, for half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, we gotta be there for each other, love each other, you know, help each other. Guys, these are what have helped me. And as I continue to grow in Christ, as I continue to abide in his word, as I continue to read his word daily and sacrifice time to spend time with him, because that's why a lot of people don't know God. They don't take the time to find time to spend time in his word. The only way you're gonna get to know God, people are like, well, I can't hear God. Because God obviously is speaking to us through his word. Open the book called the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible will let you hear God's voice. It may not be verbally, but when you read the word of God, you will understand what God is expecting from you and I. Like I said, it's a daily battle. It's a daily sacrifice. It's not going to happen overnight, because even me who read the word daily, I still struggle. I still catch myself saying things and doing things and participating in things that I have no business participating or doing or saying. But at the end of the day, God wants the best for me. And I want to make God happy. And I want him to look at me and be like, you know what? I'm proud of you, Belinda. So I can be like, yeah, I got you. But guys, you know, just try to stick to the laws of health. Like, I believe these are one of the easiest cures You want to get healthy, you want to be fit, you want to live right, you want to have a long life, you know, before your time is called or whatever it may be. Stick to the laws of health. Take care of yourself, especially during this time. We definitely got to take care of ourselves because, like I said in my last video, people dropping like flies and we don't know who's next. I pray by the grace of God that God continue to give me longevity and prosperity over me and my family. And I believe in the name of Jesus that he will continue to give you all longevity and prosperity as well. Abide by his word, obey his words, obey his laws, his commands, and God will carry you through. I love you guys. God bless you. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.